Black Clover growth in popularity has made it one of the top series in Shonen Jump. As a story taking place in a world of magic, it features a bunch of powerful characters. Most of the characters in the series are powerful because they either use powerful support magic or they combine the powers to overwhelm their opponents. This list will focus exclusively on characters who are known for having incredible magic power, fighting ability, as well as their overall strength in the series. Here is a list featuring the 10 most powerful characters in Black Clover. Number 10. Patri. As the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, Patri is incredibly powerful. With the power to manipulate light, Patri's moveset is very versatile. He can fire multiple high-speed projectiles from a distance, move at light speed and attack with weapons of light, or even use his light to heal himself. After succumbing to despair and becoming a dark elf, Patri's magic evolves into demon light magic. In this state, his speed and power drastically increase. Not even the teamwork of a transformed Asta and Yuno is enough to stop him. Even after Asta returns him to normal, he still retains the ability to use this magic. Number 9. Nosal Silver. While he may be arrogant and look down on commoners, there is no denying Nosal Silver's immense magic power. After constantly training his Mercury magic, Nosal can adapt to any situation, even against mages with a type advantage. Its versatility allows him to create a variety of shapes and forms to either attack, defend or transport himself and others. Concerned with his increase, when Patri became a dark elf, he was not the least bit concerned with his increase in power. By solidifying his Mercury into a reflective surface, he traps Patri and defeats him by reflecting his dark light attacks right back at him. Number 8. Yami Sukahiro. When push comes to shove, Yami is the last person you'd want to have as your enemy. His ability to surpass his own limits makes him one of the strongest captains in terms of both magic and brute force. Yami's darkness magic allows him to draw in and absorb all forms of magic, create protective barriers, as well as fire waves of condensed darkness by channeling it through his katana. Thanks to his mastery of ki, he can sense the presence of his enemies and react to their attacks with superhuman speed. When using his full power, Yami can cut through anything, including dimensions and spatial magic. Number 7. The Queen of Witches. While not much is known about her, the Queen of the Witches is considered one of the most power magic users in the series. With the power of her blood magic, she has complete control over the human body. With hundreds of years of experience, she can easily heal limbs and fatal injuries. She can even remove magical afflictions that cannot normally be healed, such as the curse Veto placed on Asta's arms. She also has the power to create constructs of blood to attack or restrain her opponents, as well as manipulate him via their blood. Even the strong-willed Asta couldn't stop her from making him kill his comrades in several alternate futures. Number 6. Mereoleona Vermilion. Mereoleona is one of the strongest members of royalty in the Clover Kingdom. The fact that she makes even Yami feel nervous speaks volumes of how powerful she is. In addition to being one of the strongest users of fire magic, she is also the strongest in terms of hand-to-hand combat. She is also an expert in using the mana zone technique to predict her opponent's moves and manipulate the mana around her to unleash explosive blasts of fire magic capable of destroying solid stone. She is so confident in her abilities that she didn't hesitate to take on 5 reincarnated elves, one of whom was a reincarnated magic knight captain by herself. Number 5. Fuego Leon Vermilion. As one of the candidates for the next Wizard King, Fuegoleon Vermilion stands at the pinnacle of magic knights in the Clover Kingdom. Like his sister Leona, Fuegoleon is a powerful fire magic user. He's also the smartest out of all the Grand Magic Knights, including his sister. He can easily wipe out large groups of enemies with large blasts of fire, as well as fire concentrated beams to incinerate specific targets. Despite being in a coma for so long, Fuegoleon's strength hasn't diminished. If anything, he's become even stronger since regaining consciousness. As the current partner of the fire spirit salamander, there is no telling how much stronger Fuegoleon will become. Number 4. Julius Novak Chrono. Julius Novak Chrono is the most powerful mage in the Clover Kingdom. Unlike most mages, Julius possesses a unique grimoire that has no cover and is just a mass of floating pages. His magic attribute allows him to stop, accelerate, slow down, or reverse the flow of time. As an expert in using Mana Zone, Julius can see into the near future and anticipate his opponent's moves. He can also steal time from the people he fights and store it as reserves that he can access any time. It was thanks to this power that Julius was able to stop Hartree's strongest spell from killing everyone in the Clover Kingdom. Number 3. Lumiere. Born among the ranks of royalty, Lumiere is a magical prodigy who would go on to become the first Wizard King. Like Hartree, he possesses a 4-leaf clover grimoire that allows him to use light magic, but on a much larger scale. His overwhelming magical power allows him to sense magical energies that are miles away from his location and can instantly travel or attack long distances with high-speed light magic. Number 2. Licht. While Hartree may have taken his name, his powers are nothing in comparison to the true Licht. As the original holder of Asta's grimoire and the creator of his swords, Licht can use powers that Asta is not yet aware of. For example, after reclaiming the Demon Dweller sword, the range and amount of mana he can absorb is far superior to what Asta is capable of. By drawing on the power of his fellow elves, Licht can unleash concentrated magical energy in a single slash. After turning into an ancient demon, Licht's power far surpassed that of Lumiere's. Even if he was ultimately defeated, he pushed Lumiere to the brink of death. Number 1. The Devil. As the mastermind behind the Elves' massacre and turning Hartree into an extremist, the Devil is the very incarnation of evil. It's also the strongest villain to appear in Black Clover so far. Thanks to his word soul magic, the Devil can modify its surroundings just by speaking. From summoning an endless barrage of magical and real weapons to overwhelm his opponents. It can also heal itself from any injury. After obtaining a grimoire of despair, its power increases to the point where it summons large masses of demonic energy that absorbs mana and the life force of living beings. Even the combined powers of Licht and Lumiere aren't enough to destroy this monstrosity.